What's up, cool kids? Happy Thursday, June 8th. Oh, I got it right. Let's go. Always questioning myself, but I got it right. June 8th, Thursday. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I don't know if it's going to be a continuation of a video or not, but welcome. Welcome back. Whatever. Wherever we are in the video, hello. We just got back from yard sales, and you see I'm in a chipper mood because we had some fun at the yard sales. Only 2 yard sales this morning. There's actually, like I said yesterday, there was 3. There was 2 in Punta Gorda. There was 1 in the other city called Englewood. That's his name. And they all started at 9. And I don't really want to hit up to, and the cities are too far apart. So I was like, I don't really want to travel between those 2, but the ones in Punta Gorda were like 4 minutes away from each other. So I was like, we're going to those instead. I went to the first one. I got to the first one at 8:30. It wasn't open. I did the second one at 8:35. It was open. And the second one I spent $60 on. I got a lot of good stuff over here, including a Bose media player with the remote that works, a KitchenAid mixer, a bunch of attachments. I got some Clofique Santas in there. I have a really sick clock. I have no clue if it's worth anything, but it's just super cool. This thing right here, check it out. It just says ship's clock. It's like one of those submarine guys. I thought it was sick. I mean, look at it. I think it's super sick. Got this clock. We have some cutlery in there, like really cool looking cutlery too. That's what it looks like. Got a little, it's a little cool if it got my attention, right? So we got that, plus some Bob Feller action figures, some Christmas stuff. Most of it was on the KitchenAid and the Bose. I spent $25 on each. The rest of the stuff I got for $10. So really good start there. Then I went to the other one. At the start at 9, I got to like a 9:05 after spending like half an hour at this sale. Oh, and the first sale I also got this really cool carnival glass piece, 50 cents. This thing is awesome. And then this dish here, I thought it was how you call it, uranium, the pressure glass, but I don't think so. So anyways, second sale I spent $46 on. I have this whole thing here full of goodies, including a Hamilton Beach milkshake mixer, some shoes, a really cool bar lamp. We got 3 baseball gloves. We got baseball hats. With this Lynx charger and battery. Shout out to Joe Dempsey Sells on Instagram and YouTube. My man knows all about power tools and batteries and stuff. And he said Lynx is a really good brand. So you guys, he does like mainly like pawn shops and stuff. And he's same mentality as me when it comes to flipping. He will pay a lot to make a lot. So he will pay $100 on themselves for $300. Same thing that I would do. A lot of people are afraid to make that risk, but he isn't. But he told me Lynx is a really good brand. He said the last time the battery sold for like $100 by itself. I have a battery and charger for $4. I can't beat that. We got Ninja air fryer for myself. I have an air fryer, but the thing is kind of like cracked, so I don't know how long it's gonna last. So always good to have a backup, right? That's what I've been learning here. It's good to have a backup, especially if you can get a backup for $7. And I got some Dave Ramsey's financial piece. I'm not sure if that's worth anything, but that as well. So, oh, and then I got some mugs outside as well. A Caliente mug, Ray Dunn. Starbucks mug. I don't really like to buy mugs, but these were $1 each. Figure Ray Dunn for $1, Starbucks for $1. You can't go wrong there. So, all that stuff. We got all that stuff. A lot of good stuff. It's really good that it's good on like a low quantity day of yard sales to have some good quality stuff. Like I said, I dropped 60, 100, dropped 100, what, $106 and everything. I probably have $1,000 worth of stuff in here. I think I really do. So I guess we'll see when we start listing them, but pretty happy with that. My parents are to Warm Springs again. That's what they do every morning. I am not going to be there with them for the morning, but then wherever we go in the afternoon, I'm going to join them for that. So I'm not sure if we're going to the Springs or if we're going to the beach. Usually that's their plan, is they go to the Springs in the morning, they come back, they have lunch, and then after lunch we go either back to the Springs or we go to the beach. Yesterday I had a whopping $135 in listings. Like I said, yesterday we were going to have 0, and that was going to be the plan. But while editing the video yesterday for the main channel, I found 2 things that I bought that I didn't list, and so I had to list them for the video to just to get the accurate count. Like I tell you guys, I don't like to post many things on my main channel videos until they're listed. So one of those big things was this Fireball Butterball Turkey deep fryer. That was $110. I think I paid $20 for that. And then I have this like jewelry cleaner that listed for $25. I paid $5 for that. So those 2 things were listed yesterday. Again, not a 500 number, but it's something better than 0, I guess. And then today, the plan is, right now while they're still gone, it's they're gonna be gone probably for another hour, maybe. Probably another hour. So I'm gonna try to list a little bit during that time until they come back. Then we're gonna have lunch, and after lunch, usually there's like a 30-minute to an hour break between doing something else. Then I'm gonna list during that time as well. And then we're gonna go hang out together, and then we're gonna go to wherever we go. And then when they come back, I think they're going again tonight to another family friend that I'm not going to with them. Just kind of like more reason for them to come over here. They have a lot of friends here. They have a lot of friends in this area, a lot of Ukrainian friends in this area. So whenever they're down here, a lot of people invite them over for tea, for coffee, for dinner. So I think if they're going tonight, I'm not gonna go with them to that. And I'm gonna use that time to list and to edit the vlog for tomorrow. You guys know my vlogs don't take me that long to edit. Vlogs I usually get done in about half an hour to an hour. So I'll get that taken care of while they're doing that. Then tomorrow morning, we're both leaving. I'm leaving, I think, earlier than them. All depends where the yard sales are. But I'm leaving in the morning, and then they're leaving at 8 to go back home. So it was fun time with them for sure. It was a fun week with them, and it was a fast week too, man. Those days, like, looks like it seems like just yesterday they got here, and it's already been like 5 days. It's crazy. So yeah, that's the plan right now. When I put you guys down, start listing these things that I bought today. I'm always excited about fresh new inventory. We'll list these things that I bought, and then we're gonna have lunch when we get here. So guys, we are 4 listings down, and we're already at $250 for the day. The beautiful part about finding high ASP items at like yard sales, and it's great. So I listed the battery and the charger separately. The battery listed for $90, charger listed for $70, guys. So Lynx, really good brand when it comes to that stuff, really good brand. And then I listed the Starbucks mug for $15, and I listed this beautiful carnival glass. I forgot what they're called. Green pond lily, I think. Fenton carnival glass bonbon. That's what that was. Again, shout out to Tim over the years. People have different go-to for like glass and like when they have glass questions. My go-to is Tim. Over the years, is a good friend of mine. I would put him in the ring against anybody when it comes to glass knowledge, and I think he has them all beat. So anytime I have a glass question, Tim's the guy. Glass pattern, style, price. Tim knows his glass really well. So asked him about the pattern. He says that. I Google it. He's correct. And there is known listed and non-sold on eBay, which is usually good news. So I go to a Wharf Point and I find some sold, comes for like $75. List mine for $75. That's how we get this thing done. So there we go. 4 listings done. $250 for the day. We're definitely feeling really good about hitting my goal after that. So we're gonna get this Dame Ramsey thing next. I don't know if this thing is worth anything, to be honest. I know people pay, and I know Dame Ramsey is. People have a love-hate relationship with Dame Ramsey. Some people love him, some people hate him. People that I don't know, you guys can tell me in the comments where you stand on him. I agree with most of the stuff he says about financial freedom. The one thing I wish I didn't follow was about the no credit cards. He is really anti-credit card. I listened to him a long time about that, and for a long time I had no credit history because I would just do everything with cash. And then when it comes to like mortgages and all that stuff like that, people kind of want a credit history. So I always just listen to him about that. But besides that, I feel like the way he teaches people how to be financially independent. I think it's pretty good. I think I think he's he knows his stuff. I'll just listen to his podcast sometimes. But I don't know. You guys tell me down in the comments below what you guys think about him. I'm going to see if he sells. I'm about to see if he sells or not. I'm about to see if people like him enough to buy him, to buy it online. These shoes are pretty good, but they are kind of dirty and they're white. So I'm going to have to add them to my couple shoes that I have. I think I have 2 pairs now. So this will be 4 pairs now. Got these Nikes, and I think these are Vapor Maxes. Paid $5 each for them. So we're gonna get those washed. So we can't list those today. But let's see, what should we do next? I'll bring these guys in next. These are cool. I have no clue if they're worth anything, but usually stuff that's cool like this, people want to buy. So this will be number 2. No, number 3, because I already bought a Flyp. Can't never pronounce this. Santa and Mrs. Claus. I need 2 more. The 2 more that I'm gonna bring. We can do 3 more, because I'll just do the 3 hats. I think they're all in good shape, right? They're not dirty. 1, 2, yeah, here we go. We'll do the 3 hats as well. That's gonna be our next little batch. Okay, second batch is done. $150 with that batch. The biggest thing being the Dame Ramsey financial thing. I think I was there for like 65 or 70. The Flyp Santas were 35. The hats were like 20, 15, and 15. There's not list this thing yet because I can't really find it. Apparently Cambridge is a really popular brand for cutlery, flatware sets. And I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's lucite or plastic or whatever. So I asked the Hive, as Lonnie calls them, Chef Flips calls them, the Hive, my Instagram followers, see what they can, see if they know anything about it. Because I did some research, I couldn't find them, so I don't list them yet. They're gonna go here. They're gonna go there for now until I get some information about them. I guess we'll list those later, but these are super cool. Up to 400 with, I think, 9 listings total. Good high value items, really good high value items. I think we're gonna do the gloves next. 1, 2, there's 3 gloves there. We'll see if these mitts are worth anything as well. That'll be 4. And then what should we do for 5? We'll do the Tupperware thing for 5. This won't be a high value batch, that's for sure. Don't think there's gonna be much value here, to be honest, because it's just baseball gloves and some of these look like maybe they'd be kids. Again, I don't think this has any value. The more I look at it, just looks like beat up and destroyed. So I think I'm just gonna keep them for myself. The oven mitts are gonna go over here. But but between these 3, I think this is 50 cents. These are $3, so $3.50. So again, I don't expect hundreds of dollars from these 4 listings. That Tupperware thing I've sold. The strainer I think I've sold 5 times now. Just this color. I also sold the orange one, I sold the red one, and they usually sell for a week for me. Usually sell for between like $10 to $15. Usually get 12 or 13 bucks for it. Again, not the highest ASP value here, but I know every time I buy this, it sells. It's just how it is. It's just, people always want them. So if I can pay 50 cents for something, and that 50 cents will turn into 13 bucks within the week's over, I'll do it all the time. Now, so people are like, oh man, I don't want to deal with something that doesn't sell for 20, and I understand it. Or people say, oh, I don't want stuff holding up space in my store, or my storage doesn't sell for 20. Again, I understand that philosophy, but I know that thing sells fast. Like I said, I sold them already in the past many times, and it usually sells pretty quick for me. Hopefully, it will continue to sell quick for me, and I don't look like an idiot when I come back to you guys in like the winter and like, hey, this thing finally sold. So, but I don't think it's gonna hold up too much space in my store. I think it's gonna sell really fast too. So, so that's why I bought. Now, if they wanted like $5 for them, I probably would have passed. But if anybody wants like $1 less, I take them all the time. So as per usual on par here. I remember the last time I recorded, I think it was before my parents came. Parents came, we had lunch. My dad did some palm tree snippings for me outside. We're about to go to the beach pretty soon. I continue to list here. Been pretty good at listings. We're at 940 already. We got a 250 session, a 150, a 190, and a 350. The 350, the best session by far, 3 items in that session. That was it. That was it. It was this banker's lamp that I'm selling for 100 with a really nice brass base and the frosted glass. This diver's clock, ship's clock, diver's helmet ship's clock, I'm selling for $75. And that Bose actually sells for about $175 with the controller, with the remote control which I have. So those are the 3 from this session. So not too shabby, 3 items for $350. Really easy to hit the goal when you do those. So a lot of stuff from today is listed. I don't think I told you either. I decided to wash the shoes. I decided to wash the shoes as well from the ones that I bought. I had 2 shoes already that need to be washed, so I decided just to put them all together. Got those going. So the only thing that's left from today is just the KitchenAid and the attachments and that bowl. And then everything else for today has been listed. And the shoes are out here. They're getting dried. We're probably gonna put them inside when we go to the beach so that I can take them back out. Just in case it rains, it won't get rain on them. I'll take them inside, and when we come back from the beach, if it's still dry, take them out again, and hopefully they'll continue to get dried. But yeah, it looks like I was right about my $1,000 prediction. We're up to $940 right now. I still have a KitchenAid with all the attachments, which I'm not sure I'm going to list all of them together or separately. I mean, like the KitchenAid by itself, a couple attachments, and then sell like the meat grinder, all that stuff separately, or just list it all together. I'll probably just list it all together, maybe list it like 200 with all the attachments that I have with it. And then we still have those 2 shoes outside, and we have a polo shirt and the Boy Scout shirt as well. So we're only 60 away from 1,000. So I think we're probably gonna have maybe $1,200, $1,300 until listings when everything is all said and done from one day of yard sales. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, so all you guys that are observant, you guys can kind of tell that my background has changed. It's not a green screen. We're at the beach. We're at the beach 3rd time this week at Venice Beach. Again, really good weather. Kind of windy, but not as windy as the first time we were here. A lot of people here today. A lot of people here today. For like, what's today? Thursday? A lot of people on Thursday. That water was perfect. A little like wavy and stuff, but I like it like that, and super warm. I could have been there for hours, legit hours. We're heading home now. Go wash her feet off, and then my mom is heading to her friend's house. My dad and I are staying back, and we're gonna. My dad said he wants to like put away all the fishing stuff and get ready for a road trip back. I'm probably gonna edit a video. Told them about this place right here called Chow Gelato. So they dropped me off to get something for them, and they're gonna pull around and come back. Alright, so we're back from the beach. Just showered. Went check my shoes. My shoes are dry. Great news. I just did a quick what's it called? Magic eraser on them, so 4 shoes are ready to go to get listed as well. But I have to edit this video first. So I'm gonna edit this video. If you have time afterwards, we'll list 4 shoes. My list is flat now because Lori, mama with a camera, found them for me on Etsy. I sold them for them on Etsy, so we're gonna work off of that and do that. And yeah, do that. While we were at the beach, the landscapers came, cut my lawn, which is great. Amazing, looks wonderful again. Alright, a video is done, it's rendering. We're continuing to be really like on track here with this channel of how it's coming out. It's gonna come out on Friday because today's Thursday. It's about Sunday and Monday. So 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 or 4 days in between when it was filmed and when it came out, which is actually really good. I still get some grief from some people who guess don't understand how YouTube works and how vlogs works. And I'd be like, how come you said it was June 4th and it's coming out on June 8th? And I'm like, well, first of all, there was 2 days in the video, so I can't release it on June 4th, even though June 5th is also in the video. But I guess people just want instant gratifications, and they don't know how vlogs work and how schedules work and how other things work. And those of you guys that were, I guess, can I call you guys even OG? I guess OG viewers of the vlogs, right? Because the vlogs, because this channel before the vlogs used to be me walking around my warehouse doing order pulls. Then before that, it used to just be lives. So if you guys are like OGs of this channel, I just were watching the lives back in the day. I think it started with like the midday reseller rundown. I think that was the first thing I did on this channel. They're still up there, by the way. I haven't taken it even down. The lives on this channel, where I would have different guests with me, and we would like list and talk on the midday from like 1 to 3 or something. We used to have a bunch of lives. So that was the OG thing with the channels for, and a bunch of just pop-up listing lives and shipping lives. Yeah, then we did like listing power hour sessions. We did shipping sessions. We did a lot of lives happened on this channel. But then when I started doing pre-records, it was just walking around my warehouse, pulling orders, talking about what sold. But then, if you guys are OG of the vlogs, Florida, you guys know back then, I used to be 2 weeks behind, sometimes like even like 18 to 19 days behind on my vlog. So it'd be like, hey, welcome, it's April 1st, and that video would come out like April 19th. That was bad. That was really bad. And back then I said the goal was I want to be within a week radius. Right now I'm within 3 days, which is absolutely crazy. So hopefully this continues. I don't see how it won't continue. Because I'm not going to be missing any days, and we're doing 4 days a week. We're doing vlogs every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So I don't see how it would really go really past that point. So I think we should stay in the 3 to 5 day radius of when stuff was filmed to when it's going to be released. So that was a long way to say that is ready. The vlog is done. And it's rendering. I think I'm gonna write down my number for the day because I'm not listening anymore. I'm gonna be done listening for the day. 9:40. Big boy number. Big boy number. First time with my parents that I hit the goal. So the parents were here for 5 days. We did like 400, 398, 0, 235, 135, and 940. And so First time hitting the goal with the parents. Nice, good to know. Good. Tomorrow, usually we're back on the grind with the 500, taking it seriously. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, all those days. Right now, I'm gonna probably start looking for yard sales tomorrow, see what's going on there, and then we're gonna start also pulling the orders, packing what's sold, because I won't have time in the morning to do it tomorrow, but it shouldn't take too long because what do we have? We have 8 sales. We got 8 wholesales to talk about. And again, a big part of why it's 8 is you guys saw what I listed the last 4 days. Again, a lot of eBay it gives out back what you put in. So we had a 0 on Monday. We had like 200 on Tuesday, 100 on Wednesday. That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it if you want good sales. And as you see as a result, sales will slow it down. I had built the momentum for a while, had an unbelievable weekend, really good weekend. That momentum kind of slid into the next day, but now it's gone. So hopefully we pick up steam again and get more sales coming. But right now, I'm gonna put you guys down and start looking for sales. Alrighty guys, so we're back here with the orders. Like I said in the last video, not that much to speak of. Kind of as a result of, like I said, the little amount of listings that we did do. 9 sales go out the door, but some of them are high value, and because of that we have around $550 in sales go out the door. So 9 things. First things first is this Villains Ursula Sensi. You guys saw me pick this up on the the fan was on, I forgot about that. The dryer is gonna be on, might be a little loud, but we'll get through it fast. The Villains Sensi, you guys saw me pick up in Palmetto, Florida. I just finished editing that whole series yesterday, the 3-part series in Palmetto. That thing I paid $24 for $100. Next we have some of this Vaseline set of 4. I think they're like $7 or $8 in my store now. I bought a bunch of them. I bought one big box of them for $7 at a like a Amazon bins kind of store. Hopefully I wasn't foggy the whole time. and there was probably like 50 of them in that box. So I was in profit after my first sale, and I think I sold like probably like 7 or 8 of these bundles already. So that sold for $7 or $8, something like that. Then we have a Hot Wheels Speedway hauler. I paid I think $5 for this at a yard sale in Fort Myers. I don't think I edited those videos yet, but I bought a bunch of them. I think I bought either 6 of them or 5 of them for $30, and I was already in the profit after the first one. This one sold for $20, but I think I already sold like 3 or 4 of them. This is a Rawlings glove. I don't know where this came from. This came from Pennsylvania, so I don't remember what I paid for it, but it sold for I think $22. This is a Phillies Stitch It Majestic jersey. This sold for $40. That came from the private pick back in Pennsylvania that I went to with Kelsey. I got all the Ray-Bans, all the Timberlands, a bunch of other good stuff there. But I got a bunch of shirts from them as well, including this Philly shirt there as well for $40. This is the last one of these, end of an era Betty Boop car shield, windshield thing, sold for $30. I'm into them at about like $1 each from the auction house. So another one of these diecast cars. These things have been actually moving really, really good. This is the one that I paid $20 for. I'm leaving that in. Did you guys see how much I jumped? I'm leaving that in. Oh my goodness, my heart. My heart. It's gonna go again in a minute. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna jump again. This is the one I paid $20 for at Port Charlotte for a whole bin of them. I think this is the 3rd or 4th one to sell them from that bin, and they've been selling for a lot of money. This one sold for $45. Then we have a video 2-way rewinder. This came from the private pick. I got $20 for that. And then last but not least, come on, join the video. I sold this Electrolux vacuum. Yeah, Electrolux vacuum. I got it in Fort Myers for $50. Guess how much it sold for, Mom? Guess how much it sold for, the vacuum?
I don't know.
My mom never knows. $200.
No.
Yeah. That's her reaction to every time I say I get a sale. She's like, no way. Who pays $200 for this? $200 for that vacuum. It's sold. It's out of here. I always show proof to Mama because Mama don't believe me. I always showing her a picture. See? Yeah, that's the look she always gives me. So there we go. That is all the sales. Time to pack them up and get them out of here. Okay, orders are all packed. Plan is all set for tomorrow for yard sales. We're going to one at 7:30 in Sarasota. That is the plan. So I gotta go to bed, get my beauty rest. I'll see you guys in the morning.